Right now, women's soccer players are waking up with smiles after a rather historic win off the pitch. The U.S. women's soccer team will be paid the same amount as the U.S. men's national team. The new pay structures will run through the year 2028. Now, this is the only sport in America that is doing this. Former U.S. team member and current Maryville University soccer coach Lori Chalupny is here with us this morning live to discuss what all this means. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Now, to begin with, this was a very public fight. You had players stepping up and speaking out. How much do you think that was a factor in all of this?
Oh, I think every little bit helps. We had the fans coming to the game and chanting for equal pay. It did become a public fight, but I think that bringing the attention to it, I think certainly helped the team.
Now, there was a lot going on, a lot of moving parts. There was the other settlement as well. But there had to be one thing that had to be the linchpin. In your opinion, what do you think that linchpin was?
Well, I think, there's a lot of power in unity. When the men's national team stepped up and they came to the table with the women's national team hand in hand and said, hey, we're not going to settle for anything less than equal. I think that is a really powerful statement, and kudos to them for doing that and stepping up and helping to make this happen.
Now, what do you think this all means, not just for women in soccer or women in sports, but for women in business and beyond?
Well, I think it speaks volumes. I think anytime you're fighting for equality and you achieve that, I think that sends a message to everywhere, to the young women who are, following the national team and striving to be them someday. I think that speaks volumes. It's a huge settlement. It's a huge statement. We hope that, other federations across the globe are seeing this, and it kind of sets a standard. It sets a precedent for the way things should be moving forward.
Now, U.S. team's men's member, Tim Ream, says that in a tweet, it now truly is one nation, one team. How powerful is that statement?
Yeah, that's huge. Like I said, there's so much power in unity. I think, you have to give a lot of credit to the men's national team for stepping up in this fight and really playing a key role.
Do you think this will encourage more young ladies to take up the sport of soccer, thinking that, you know what, there could be a payday down the road for me?
I don't think anybody plays for the payday. And, I want to say, I think so little of this actually had to do with the dollar signs. And it was much more about equal treatment when it came to, the travel arrangements and the hotel accommodations and things like that. So certainly, there's money involved, but I think it's so much more so about just equality.
Yeah, I saw so many tweets out there saying about time.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you.
Absolutely.